Now we talk about lease renewal. There are 3 months remaining on the 12-month lease at the property of your choice. To ensure that you are prepared for the lease renewal, you must call Larry and Sandra Jenkins to discuss the lease renewal and rent increase. Except for one instance in which he failed to pay a water bill, the renter Brandon Smith has been generally dependable about the rent and the water bill payments. Upon being contacted, he instantly paid the overdue rent. Brandon maintains the property as shown by the periodic inspections, and no violation warnings have been issued throughout the lease. Brandon has stated that he would be delighted to serve for another term. You have called the landlord of your choice of property to discuss the lease renewal and potential rent increase. To address the scenario's dilemma, the real estate agent must use an effective communication strategy. The agent contacted the owner because the tenant, Brandon Smith, who has been generally dependable about the rent and the water payments, want to extend his lease. The following conversations may have happened between the landlord and the real estate agent during a phone call at the real estate office. Agent, hello.
Client, hello, I'm Sandra Jenkins. How may I assist you?
Agent, I'm the property agent, madam.
Indeed,
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm good too.
Excellent. So, why did you call me? Does it include the tenant?
Ma'am, this is correct. There's a renter called Brandon Smith who wants a lease renewal.
I see. Does he make timely rent payment?
Yes, ma'am. He has been quite prompt in paying the rent.
Alright, then the rent will rise over the following year. If he meets these requirements, then we may consider renewing the lease.
All right, I'll set a date for notifying the renter.
Have there been any tenant related issues?
What does this imply, ma'am?
I mean, have you sent any violation notification throughout the tenancy?
No, ma'am. There was not a single one present. He's a highly trustworthy renter.
That's pretty impressive. So I have a further inquiry.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, you may inquire.
This is not a query but a request for advice.
Oh, all right. What does it involve?
What improvement can I make to the property to increase the weekly rent by $10?
I feel that the raising rent has both pros and downsides.
Client, for example, simply put, increasing the rent, increasing the amount of money you receive as a landlord.
A weekly rent increase of $10 results in an annual increase of $520. The majority of the time, additional income is useful and contributes to your weekly cash flow. Tenants may leave over even the smallest rent increases, so a rent rise that is not monetarily beneficial to you is not always the greatest option. For others, it is just a matter of principle to face increased rent. The expenditures and fees connected with reletting may not justify $520 annual increase you had anticipated. If your renter has taken good care of your property and you want to retain them, you should analyze the possibility of their departure prior to issuing them notice.
Client, I will definitely keep this in mind. You need not worry about any of this. You should just give the renter a notification regarding the rent increase, or you may inform them during your conversation with them.
Okay, I'll comply.
If the renter accepts the renewal, offer the right notice period and also record the new due date.
Unquestionably, I'll notify you of this when we have discussed all relevant things.
Oh, I understand. I will wait for the final call.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you very much.